thinks very cocky. She thinks she knows everything. Alright. And so we sent her to Philippine High School for the Arts, free board and lodging, free tuition. And when 11 to 12 came around, we asked the school what their plans are. And because they are under them, they're a public school, so they're debt ed compliant. And my daughter, I want to remove the stigma now once and for all. My daughter is depressive. She's on medication right now. Because of their person, I think one of the triggers. I'm a single parent. I don't have a village to raise my child. I'm a single parent. Her father left us 2 years ago. So we don't have her father. And because of what was happening with HSA, I had to take her out so that she will be near me and she will be on the road to healing. And I'm telling you, right now, that's a change here. That's a change. From somebody who doesn't want to get out of bed and wanted to kill herself, to somebody who wants, she's always late, alright? But to somebody who wanted to go to school. And we were talking on the car on the way here, and I said, you know, when I was talking to HM Noli, I even was very reflective on the way I teach at UP. At UP, the tradition is that our children will take the UCAT, they will pass, and they will be like us, academics. She has a different class now. She's not like me. She's still artistic, but she wants to earn something from her art. And I said, you know, I'm just a poor professor. I don't know what will happen to me when I retire, and I'm gonna need a sugar daddy. And then she said, no, I'll be your sugar daughter. I'll take care of you. I will earn money. If she can, if I cannot go to Singapore because you don't have the money, I will work first. And that is the very essence of K+12. That our children need not go to college, that they can earn, and that they can take care of themselves. My daughter is 18 years old, and she's acting like an adult. And she's been like that naman, di ba? She's been like that, but there's really a change in her, and right now we don't know what to do. That's it. I have taught at SDA also. But now because I'm chair of the Department of Art Studies in UP, I've even been thinking of collaborating with CAA. Because it's also a very non-conventional department in a UP system that has become a DOA chair. It's 100 years old, very traditional. And there's only so much that we can do as mentors and administrators. And I was very excited at the next year. So I was observing my daughter and this new system that's coming in. And I've been talking to my faculty about this. And of course, there's a proof of concept. So I was just observing and I was thinking I'd approach the idea with them. But now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
So maybe my part is to wrap up before we ask Sir Chito to respond. My wife and I, we are hands-on parents. So when our son started schooling, we sent him to a relatively good school. But after 1 year, after schooling, he got 5 medals in his chest. And as parents, we were so proud. But one day when I took his math book and I browsed on it, I studied the lessons that he took during the first grade. I asked my son to answer 15 questions. Because I'm a math teacher myself. I teach Singapore math. Lo and behold, out of 15 questions, my son got only 2 correct answers out of 15 questions. So it was a devastating time for me as a parent because I entrusted my son to a relatively good school from our perception. And he got medals with all these accolades and reputation and honors. But to us as parents, the real purpose of education or learning is not there. So we decided to homeschool our son from grade 2 up to grade 10. And from that time on, we started browsing YouTube's, internet, learning all about homeschools because my wife and I, we are graduates of UPS Banners, and it's a traditional school. And we are actually teachers also in the Philippine Public Safety College, where we teach police officers, jail guards, and fire officers. I teach the advanced courses for the police and fire and jail, and my wife teaches at the lower level. And we are also both authors, and we write books for the criminology students. And most of our books are distributed through the National Bookstore. So the decision to send our son here was, was very hard for us because number one, it's the distance between our place and the school would take you about 2 to 3 hours travel by car. That's one way because of the heavy traffic from Santa Rosa. And our experience, my son experienced taking a bus from Balibago na nakatayo lang. But it was all right for him because the motivation was there prior to this January. And after January 3, 4, and 5, when I saw that my son's motivation in going to school waned, and I started to wonder what happened son, because before January, my son will always tell me, "Dad, hatid mo na ako. Maliliit na ako, Dad." And then, syempre, as a dad, and of course, may mga tao rin na, may mga galit sa amin because of some, you know what I mean. I have to make sure that I have to pick up my son and then make sure that he is secure. Yun ang issue. So it really pains me to wait my son going home dun sa Vista Mall from CAA at 4 p.m. I have to send him a text, "Son, nasaan ka na?" every 30 minutes, and then waiting for him at Vista Mall at 9 o'clock in the evening. Because that's the time na ita-travel niya from here to Vista Mall in Santa Rosa. Hindi pa kumakain kami, hindi rin kami kumakain dahil sabay na kami kakain. At may malapit doon na Jollibee or somewhere in the KFC, doon na kami kumakain. So, I was so impressed by the way CAA handled the first semester. Coming from a traditional school, and as a professor and my wife also, alam namin kung what it is to be handling classes, teaching students with adult students. And nakita ko yung anak ko. I was even impressed when the headmaster the usual UP, style, lousy clothes, and then sabi ng anak ko, "Dad, HM Naomi told me that." Wala my son was, Dad, mahal doon. Dahil mo na lang ako sa Green Hills. Kasi may nakita ko doon, mura lang. You know? And I was really impressed. Kasi, you know, yung natural, yung usual kid na yung bill mo ko niyan, bill mo ko nang, diba? But it's not happening with my son.
Yes.
Sabi niya, alam ko, mahal yung binabayad mo sa school and the travel take about 1,000 pesos sa aming pagkain. And sabi ko, kung mahirapan ka, magluto na lang kami ni mami mo ng pagkain, and that's what happened.
That's what I do every
Then,
morning. Wake up.
she wakes up at 4 o'clock, prepare his lunch, prepare his baon, bitbit niya yung kanyang baon na lunch box, so jirushi na ano. And it's really a sacrifice. But in spite of that sacrifices na ginawa namin, we really believe we made the right decision sa city. You know, my brother is in Singapore. He's now, he arrived today, last night, kasi he told me, bakit dyan mo pinapasok si Rocky? Why not put it here sa Singapore? Because my brother is a graduate of National University of Singapore. And sabi niya, sino ba yung school na pinasukan mo? Ito, binigay ko na sa'yo, may scholarship na, lahat na, and then ang condition lang is that they have to work here in Singapore for 3 years after graduation. I mean, I can sponsor your son here. But we did not budge dun sa gusto ng brother ko. Kasi nakita ko yung during the first time. Tapos really, so, as usual, I sent him to the terminal, then dito siya, text ako, ilan ka na ba? Kumain ka na ba dyan sa 7-Eleven? As usual, January 3, 4, and 5. Pagdating ng 5.
Yan na. Iba na.
Sabi ko, what happened? Wala na yung mga teacher. What happened? Iba na yung tinuturo. What do you mean we can't tinuturo? And then I asked him the curriculum. So, I told my wife, paki-compare mo nga yung first sem and second sem. So we discovered that from a Filipino 3-hour subject during the first sem, it became 6 hours. From a general math of about 2 hours, there was no math in the first sem. Mostly math. And as a math teacher, I asked my son, ano bang tinuturo din sa math? Function? Tinuro na natin yung grade 6.
Nakalimutan na nga nila.
So what happened? Yung wala na. Tinuturo sa akin. Sabi ko, anak, you are now writing a reviewer for math, and that we use our, my wife and I, we teach the college students, professional students how to pass the civil service examinations, PRC, that's Professional Regulation Commission, and other government agencies. And our son, Robin, is my assistant teacher. Siya yung nagsusolve ng math for the reviews. And may mga video dyan na siya nagtuturo. Sabi ko sa kanya, anak, that's a waste of time. Now, when we came here, the first time we met with TJ and Russell, this duo told us, asked a question. What is the difference between traditional school and a non-traditional school? I was really hurt by that answer. Why? Because all the while, we believe that this is a non-traditional school, as enumerated by Noni and his deans. Now, bakit ganito? So, we were devastated. Not only disappointed, devastated, and our son is delusion. Ayun, I cannot. Sabi niya, tigil na lang ako na. I don't want to go anymore. Diyan sa mga isip namin, anong gagawin mo sa ba? Hindi, pwede ka nang magsulat. And sabi ko sa kanya, nandyan yung tiyuhin mo ngayon. He is meeting us at 12 o'clock today. Asking me if Robin is here para to convince me again. But I don't want to do that. That's why I want to get from the horse's mouth before we make a decision. Kasi kung wala rin namang mapapala dito, I mean, yung bahay namin is just 3 minutes from walking from Xavier School. And even I gave Noni a copy of that acceptance letter from the registrar. The tuition is lower than CAA, lower by about 50,000.
50,000, yeah.
And the Xavier is in fact offering my son a scholarship through their grant in aids, kung kulang pa ang pera daw ng parents. And most of all, secured yung anak ko. But bakit namin ginagawa ito? Because we were made to believe that CAA has a different track. Now, bumalik sa traditional. Eh kung ganun lang, why would I risk my son? Now, if you were in my shoes, you would not. You would also, the decision would be to secure your son first, right? So, but because of that vision, as gaya ng nabanggit ng mga parents, shared by the parents, we believe in the program. We believe yung sinasabi nila, KLEX, so learning experience, na even kami, for about 25 years teaching experience, ay hindi namin na gawa yun. Yung mga police officers na with the rank of superintendent down to senior inspector, this was my course, kaya ko silang pwede ko silang utusan ng kung anong gawin nila dyan. But to my son, I cannot do that. And yung CAA na sinasabi in the brochure, we really believe it because number one, andun yung mga industry experts. And as a matter of fact, I brought one child, what's the name? Justin Alice, who was born and raised in Guam. He's a US citizen. And when I introduced him to Michi, Dean Michi, they signed up paper. Because nakita nila, this is a different school. But the problem now is, we heard. Now, we were not incited by anyone, nor we were told by anyone ano yung mga nangyayari. That's why ang feeling ko ay masama talaga. Dahil talagang grabe ang sakripisyo. As a parent, as a father, talagang matindi ang sakripisyo. More than words can describe, and more than money can quantify. That's all.